And the blood, what is the blood? What's the blood?
What is the blood of Christ? The blood of Christ is that which was shed for our salvation on the cross.
So, coming to the point of having the Holy Communion, the Holy Eucharist, suppose if I decide not to receive the Holy Communion,
Yes.
What sin am I committing?
If you know that Jesus has established Holy Communion for Christians to receive, and you choose not to do what he's done for you, then you're in a grave state of sin. Because these things aren't, I'm saying about other things aren't optional in Jesus' purview. He gives these things not to be for you to think about, maybe I'll have this, maybe I'll not. They're necessities. And in fact, he says in John's Gospel, chapter 6, you must eat his flesh and drink his blood to have life in you. So if you deliberately don't, you won't.
It is simple. The Holy Communion is the wrong thing. It's a Holy Communion. So where is the blood and where is the body of Jesus?
Okay. What happens is, every single object in the world is made up of two fundamental aspects. It's what it looks like on the outside, right? Its smell, its taste, like an apple. Its weight, its texture. But if you stripped away the appearance of an apple, it becomes invisible, right? You can imagine a cloak of invisibility. Take tea of it. God bless you.
Take care, man. See you later.
Say you took away the taste of an apple and you bit into it. You wouldn't taste anything, but you'd feel the apple in your mouth, wouldn't you? Without any taste. You know, everything has a particular taste, like carrots, cabbage, bananas, oranges. Everything has a different taste. What if you took away the taste of the fruit? If you ate into it, you'd taste nothing, would you? You just feel it in your mouth with no taste. So these are what we call accidents. The taste of a thing, the feel of a thing. Now, if you take away all the accidents of a thing, then you won't be able to sense it's there. But what will be there, the thing will be there without any of its attributes, without any of its accidents. The thing that's left is called its substance. Now, the substance of an apple could be reclothed with its attributes. So you give it back its taste, its texture, its appearance, its weight, and you've got your apple again. Now, what if you do something interesting? You take the apple, you strip it of its attributes, so you're no longer aware it's there, but say you put the attributes of an orange on it, the weight of the orange, the texture of the orange, the smell of the orange, and you bite into this apple, and you suddenly think you're biting into an orange. What you've got there is the substance of an apple with the attributes of an orange. But really it's an apple in substance. This is what happens when we go to Holy Communion. The substance of Jesus' body and blood is there in that host, in that bread. What God has done, miraculously, he has clothed Jesus' body and blood with the attributes of bread. So we think we're receiving bread, but we're receiving is the whole Christ. That's what's going on. That's the miracle. That's what Jesus gave us. And that's why he says, without this, you cannot have eternal life. Now, of course, as I said, a person in the forest who's in the Amazon doesn't know any of this. He's not going to be damned because he doesn't receive Holy Communion. I mean, he can be damned for other reasons, but we Catholics who know what Jesus wants, because ours is the true church, we know his commands. He's our general-in-chief. We're his soldiers. If the soldiers don't follow the commands of the commander-in-chief, the battle can't be won. That's why we're treated so severely if we fail to do his will.
And that's going on.